birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. To Lisette. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños al amor de mi vida. I love you so much. Lisette, it's her birthday, guys. We gotta, before we get into the episode, we gotta make sure we wish her happy birthday. Wish her happy birthday, however you can, phone call, text, just whenever I promote this episode, whatever you want to do. Um, I'll get the message to her. We, I just love her so much, and I know I gush about her pretty much every episode. I gush about her in everyday life, to be honest with you. So I am incredibly honored to be able to be her husband, and I just love her. I really do with all my heart and soul. And anyways, I know I don't want to get too cheesy. Really just wanted to say happy birthday to her. But no one can ever top how much I love my wife.
We forgot to say we love you more than Mark Anthony does. Okay? That's true. We love you more. Boom. Mic drop.
And that's a damn lie.
Wake
Hola,
up, motherfucker.
mis amigos. Bienvenido a la referencia de la película, aka the movie reference. This is episode 44. Man, we're chugging along like a choo-choo train. Brittany is overseas.
Can you hear the seagulls?
No.
Okay, that's good then.
Are you on a boat?
No, like we have the windows open because in Ireland there's no AC.
Oh.
Which is awesome. Only in some select areas there's AC. So the room's like boiling hot. So we open the window, but all you can hear, no matter what time it is, 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 8 o'clock p.m., all you
Wow. Maybe they'll appear in the background. That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe it'll be a nice, shout out.
Well, of course, I'm here, your host, Mark Denny, with Brittany Denny. Still bringing you the funnies and the movie nonsense, which has been kind of slim picking this past week, to be honest with you. It's ridiculous. We need to tell the studios, the Hollywood system, to pick up some steam here. What's going on?
I'm telling you, man. Well, now that they'll have Johnny Depp be in the new Pirates, so we'll have something new to watch in 2 years.
and it's been hard to go actually because of a lot of busy schedules going on here. It's been hard to go see the newest movies like Jurassic World or Lightyear, and I haven't even sat down to watch Spiderhead yet, man. I feel like a failure.
I think the problem is that you're not that busy. You're just not that interested. There's the real answer.
I am that busy.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm working.
Is that why you haven't texted us? You guys barely have been keeping touch. We've been gone for about 3 days now.
Yeah.
I just realized there's people outside and they can hear me.
Maybe they'll find out where to listen whenever you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do a big shout out, Brian. Do a big
shout out. The movie reference.
We got a live audience.
The movie reference available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. So good thing if we say it loud enough, we could spread it throughout Ireland.
Shout out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, in my defense, we both went somewhere in the past 3 days. We went to the beach while you guys were traveling.
See, okay, but the beach is relaxing. You could watch like 10,000 films on the beach.
On the beach,
Because
listen, if you
there's like 10 minutes out of the 6 hours that you're on the beach where you're actually in the water.
first off, if you think that I'm gonna have service, if you can't have service in Ireland, how am I gonna have service on a beach?
Let me tell you something.
Because it was terrible service.
Was it
Even
really?
yeah, even at the place we stayed was like it was just like wow. I couldn't even watch reels, man. That's why you
Was it
didn't get
it
like
was an Airbnb though, right?
yeah, it was. It was.
I'm telling you, Airbnb has been having a lot of drama lately. And the people, the hosts are really slacking, and it's showing up now. It's showing through. Like before, Airbnb was like, oh, I'm gonna save some money. I'm paying this cleaning fee, but at least I'll be left alone. I can relax. But now Airbnb, they give you Wi-Fi, but it's like the shittiest Wi-Fi that they can offer you. And then they charge you a cleaning fee, but then they give you cleaning instructions. Like if you leave a mess, they're gonna charge you on top of the cleaning fee. I'm like,
Mm.
what's the cleaning fee for? At least at a hotel, the what's the correct term? Are they still called maids? I don't know.
Mm.
The hotel cleanup people. At least they'll make your bed every day. They'll give you new linens, and yes, the Wi-Fi is typically crap, but at least it's all included.
I get you. I get you. This place wasn't too bad. I don't have really anything bad to say. Um, we had an ant issue for a little bit, but the guy brought me
Hmm.
some Raid.
That's it. Go ahead and spray this.
Yeah, it was just kind of weird that I had to spray, but but that whatever. We were
You didn't send us
barely
any pictures of this villa or mansion
there.
that you stayed at.
We were on the beach, and to tell you, I was in the water a lot.
So you're a tan goddess now. Is that what I'm
I
hearing?
I am a burnt goddess. I am red.
Like me from Florida.
Yeah, I was. Well, obviously, I am darker than you.
Oh,
I
here
mean,
he
there's
goes.
no question
Until
about it.
lies. He's not darker than me. You're just hairier. It makes you look darker.
but I did turn out to be red. I was having so much fun in the waves that Lisette was just laughing at me the whole time. She thought I was so cute and adorable, like I really am.
Yeah, you're like a
Um,
dog.
Thanks. I am like a dog. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, yep.
I think in a past life I was a dog.
Me, I think I was too, but like one of those yappy dogs.
One of the cheese made dogs.
One of the cheese made dogs. Like a border collie / chihuahua.
Wow. I think I'm leaning towards the fact that I probably was a boxer.
Absolutely not.
You don't think I look at Mackie and then say that's not me?
You're like Mackie mixed with like a Labrador.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. That's the nicest thing you've ever said.
I know, and you didn't change what I said about my dog breed, so
I was gonna go with Chihuahua.
fuck you, bitch.
Oh my god.
Rude. We're gonna have to
But
take a
yes,
quiz now on
we
what dog breed you are, and I hope you get Chihuahua.
Wow. Okay, fine. I see how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I see how it is. Oh my gosh. Nah, I would call you a Dalmatian.
Don't lie to me.
I think it's pretty fair. A Dalmatian.
It didn't, and just to let you know, it didn't lag. I just took a minute to think about the dog breed. Don't worry.
Or no. I got it.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the dog. Uh I know it was in Sex in the City.
A Pomeranian?
No. It was one of those dogs that have They're very elegant, and they got nice big. They have long ears compared to their head. Uh,
A basset hound?
no, 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 no. What
A
kind of
beagle?
dog? Let me see. Let me look it up. Let me see. Sex in the City dog. um,
And why are
Sex.
you watching Sex in the City?
It's from the past. Okay, I don't like that show, but this dog. Hold on. I know you can't see. What is this called? It's Elizabeth Taylor in the show. That's the dog's name. I have it right here. Oh, a King Charles.
I love those dogs. I wanted one of those dogs.
You were a King Charles. That's what you were.
Whoa, that's some high regard right there.
Well, that's how I always see you, dog.
Thanks, man. You the realist. You the illest.
But yeah, so that's what happened. We were at the beach. We were having a blast, and I know you had like a hell travel day, and you know what I mean. Like I didn't want to bother you too much because you know you got to enjoy your relaxation.
Well, my
time.
flight is getting delayed. You're like, I'm at the beach, bitch.
I'm like, leave me alone. I don't care if it's delayed. But
freaking Toronto, man. That is the most. No offense to Toronto. Shout out Toronto. First of all, there's no pictures of Ryan Reynolds around the airport, which is what was sad.
They should capitalize off of that.
They should capitalize off of that. I know he's like mostly from Vancouver, but he can take like ownership of all of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Every corner should be a Canadian actor or star on a poster.
Thank you. It would make the airport more enjoyable. Second, they don't have seating like they do in other airports. Like there's only seating for restaurants, and then there's just people sat on the ground everywhere.
Whoa.
It's the weirdest setup. And what else do I have to complain about? Every flight was getting delayed.
Well,
Everything
that's not
was in
Canada's.
French.
That's not Canada's fault.
That is Canada's fault.
After you sent us the text that you've been delayed, we looked it up, and apparently thousands of airlines canceled flights.
I'm blaming Canada because they pissed me off.
They're supposed to be the nicest
and then
people.
On our flight to Ireland, we were like, the plane we had 2 seats on the side, 4 in the middle, and 2 on the other side. And then we got stuck in the 4-seater one, and we're both in the middle next to 2 other people. And it's like it's the most awkward thing. Like, you can't go pee when you want. You can't, like, my elbows were pinned to my sides because the girl had the elbow, and then Nathan had his elbow on the rest. And then I'm like trying to sleep, but my neck is broken. And the girl next to me, she's trying to make conversation, which is cool. That was kind of nice. But I'm like, damn. I was supposed to sleep on this whole flight because we're gonna get here at first we were gonna get there at 8 a.m. We ended up getting here at 12 p.m. And I'm just gonna say this now. If you're gonna fly and you have the funds, you should fly first class. Don't be in the peasant class like me. It is the most depressing thing in the world. I know this is first class problems, but I hate it.
Oh my god.
What is it called? First world problems.
Peasant problems?
No.
Peasant problems. Peasant problems.
Now.
I just like when we walk on the plane, you turn to your right and it's immediately the United Polaris Club. You can lay down and put a thing up so nobody can see you sleeping. And then we pass by what's the next class called?
There's 2 different classes?
There's like an economy. Yeah, I didn't know there was 2 different classes. So we passed by economy plus. And it's like the seaters are a little bit bigger. There's more reclining. I'm like, wow, very nice. And then we get to our class. Oh my god. It was just I don't know. I digress. At least there was films. there was films on the plane, and I just remembered the ones we watched, which was my whole point. Yeah,
Smooth transition.
smooth transit. Oh, but let me tell you this. The person in front of me was watching Dune, and I said, he didn't even finish the movie. I hated it.
He had all the time in the world to finish it.
Yeah, we had like how long was the flight, babe? 6 hours?
6.5 hours.
6.5 hours. So I'm like, I was really paying attention to him. I was like, how long is he gonna watch this movie for? Because I really want to see if people like this movie. So he finished all of Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
Yeah, he finished that, and then I saw Dune. I'm like, okay, how long is he gonna watch this movie? So I think he gets through the first 30 or 40 minutes, and then he starts playing solitaire. That's how bad Dune is. You'd rather play solitaire on the airplane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wasn't emotionally available for what was presented to him. So
I mean, he seemed emotionally invested on No Way Home, so.
Well, anyone could be invested in that.
But we did watch Uncharted, which you already talked about, but we watched it.
I never watched it though.
What? I thought you said you wanted to see it again.
No, no.
Oh, that was Steven.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, wow.
Steven he wanted to watch it again. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, now we're back to where we need to be.
We'll
catch yourself a flight. You can watch it on the flight.
Well, okay, so I went off a different opinion. Steven said he loved it. It wasn't that great, but he liked it. He would see it again. And then Papa Burgundy said don't bother seeing it. And he's a Wahlberg fan, so I was like, okay. So do I wait till this hits TBS? Not that I have TBS, but when do I watch this thing? Preferably free. So whenever it hits free, I'll probably watch it.
Well, I'll let Nathan give you his regards.
Okay.
Regarding
Uncharted.
He said, "Yeah, the ear available," and he's not even listening.
I know.
It was a decent movie.
Decent.
I don't know. I wouldn't watch it again.
Nathan, you
Spicy
wouldn't
talk
watch
from Nathan.
most movies again.
Yeah, and he's an action man.
But the movies he will watch again are amazing.
What would you watch again?
Yeah, exactly. Which movies would Nathan watch again?
Why are you putting me on the spot right now?
I really want to know. He said he would watch.
I would watch.
Top Gun.
Right now, I can think of 3 off the top of my head.
Wow, that's fast.
I would watch Top Gun, The Last 007, and Spider-Man again.
Wow. We got some things to watch on the plane ride home.
He's like, no, let's watch something new.
Also, if I'm testing a new surround sound system, I would watch Extraction again.
He puts Extraction on every time.
I know this guy. Oh my god.
We're doing so we sorry. My allergies are really bad over here. We did his surround sound and we replayed the same scene from Extraction, which it's an amazing scene, but now I have all the choreography in my head because we watched it over and over again when we set up his surround sound, and then we went to his friend Jesse's and put the surround sound on, and then when we show people the surround sound, we show that scene.
I'm surprised you don't like last night. I really wanted to put on the bus scene from Shang-Chi. Like you. I'm surprised you don't use that one.
We took the bus today, in Ireland, which I haven't done before. Neither has Nathan.
It was really nice.
And then I was like, I feel like we're in Shang-Chi. Like this would be the best time to break into a fight.
Oh, put on the song, dog. Get on it.
Hey, I tell you, the people in Ireland, I don't know. There's some sketchy ass people out here, bro. Like they're I don't even know. There's some people that are they're on this. They look worse for wear. I'll say that. And we were waiting for the bus, and these three guys, I think they're speaking Gaelic or some language, and they're talking to this woman and all given all this, and then and then I look at her. I was like, oh, pretty girl. She's dressed up so nice. And then she says something back at them, and I look her right in her face. She's missing like all of her front teeth, and I'm like, oh, that looks terrible. And then she starts walking towards them, like I feel like she's trying to get a rise out of them or something, because I guess they were saying something mean to her, but oh my god. And then I'm just like, I was like, is everyone like on drugs, or are they just like missing teeth? And that was the vibe I was getting. So on the bus I was like, okay, if something happens, we're gonna do a Shang-Chi situation. I'm ready to, wrestle somebody. Anyway, I don't know where I was going.
Well, first you're talking about your movies. What did you think of Uncharted?
Oh yes, we were talking about Uncharted.
Yeah.
Uncharted. So it had the chick from Love, the librarian that Penn Badgley has an affair with.
Oh yeah.
It took me till the end of the movie to remember who she
The
was.
librarian.
Yeah.
The one that the one you accused Nathan of picturing someone else.
Yeah. Good recall, bro. And then so Tom Holland, he was great in the film, of course. You know what the problem is with Uncharted is it's because I watched you play Uncharted and I played Uncharted, and Drake's voice he's a man, okay? And I wanted him to be the voice. Even if they have Tom Holland, can they just do like a voiceover?
Oh my god!
Like the character's voice, because I'm pretty sure the character doesn't look like the game character, right? So I was like, at least if they could have done that. And then I have Sully in my head, and I know that's like supposed to be like younger version of them, but I have Sully in my head, and the only person I could think of that would look like Sully is like John Cleese, but not with the John Cleese voice. But I give I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass right now.
Well,
And
there's actually, I don't know if you ever saw it. There was a fan made short film, like a professional version of it, where it was a little more accurate. They cast Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake, which was a fan casting from the beginning.
That makes sense.
And then they cast the bad guy from Avatar as Sully. Stephen Lane? No. You know the bad guy, right? The old guy, the military guy?
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. They cast him as Sully, and I was like, that was good. So
but I guess they're not bankable people.
I guess not. But apparently the Nathan Drake, the one who played it in the guy who played him in the video games, Nolan North, he makes a cameo in the movie.
Oh, in the Tom Holland one, right?
Yep.
Okay. See, because we were watching the movie, right? And there was a scene there at the beach, Tom Holland and some girl. They're walking up the beach, and there's this guy in this beach chair talking to them. And it felt like a cameo, but we didn't know who he was. So Nathan turned to me, he's like, "Is this a cameo?" I was like, "I think it is, but I have no idea who it is." Yeah, Marc and Lisette says that was Drake, the actual voice of Drake, Nathan Drake.
Yeah, see, that was just an awkward thing that was like, why is this in the movie?
Yeah, but anyway, I give the movie out of 5. I give it a 3.
Okay, I mean that's not. I mean that's pretty much what I'm getting. It's a mixed bag.
It's a good movie, but it's just like
it sounds like
predictable.
you really wanted the older actors that play these characters, essentially, like it because of your affiliation with the video game.
Yeah, I think I was too connected
weird.
to the video because but when I played it, I was like, man, Nathan Drake is a hunk. That guy's hot. And then the voice made him even hotter. And then you have Tom Holland. He's cute and adorable, but I'm like, it's not the vibe. Like,
he doesn't
I don't
feel like
him.
a treasure hunter.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like treasure hunter. It doesn't feel like he's a playboy. It just doesn't give the vibes.
Okay, I respect that.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Did you see any other movies on the plane?
Oh, we also watched Game Night, which apparently you haven't seen.
No, I haven't seen it. I heard good things.
You have like this is my second time watching it, and it was just as funny as the first time I watched it. Um, so it has Jason Bateman, the epitome of he just knows how to deliver lines. Like as a comedian or like as a comedic actor, he just delivers. Always. The way he delivers them lines, honey, it just has me on the floor. Even if it's like super subtle, it's always hilarious. So I love that about Jason Bateman. Rachel McAdams is also in the movie. She's funny in that too.
Oh yeah.
And then Winston from New Girl is in it. Um, yeah, I like if you watched it, you and Lizette would. I think you guys would love this movie. It's so funny. So it's a couple. They meet at a trivia night, and then the whole point of the movie is that they always host game night at their house. And then all of a sudden Jason Bateman's brother comes into town who he has like a rivalry with. Like it's like his better looking brother, one that makes more money than him. So then the older brother invites them to have game night at his house. And like you rich people always have different kind of game nights. So his thing was the older brother was like, okay, someone in this game night is gonna get kidnapped. And then after the person gets kidnapped, they'll get like a dossier to figure out, and they have to find out where the brother went or whoever gets kidnapped goes. So they're like chilling, they're eating wine, and then someone breaks into the house. And no, somebody comes to the house and they're pretending to be FBI, which is part of like the scheme that the brother paid for, right? And then all of a sudden, people break into the house and they beat up the FBI guy. And the brother's like, "Who the hell are you?" Blah blah blah. And Jason Bateman's like, "Wow, they really got into the script." And they're like beating the shit out of the brother, and everyone's just watching, eating cheese. And there's like a whole fight scene going on, and they're like, "Wow, I can't believe they're going all the way through with this. So dramatic." So anyway, they kidnap the brother, and then they all try to figure out what's going on, and they all still think it's like a fake game. So they're like dealing with sketchy people, and they're acting so chill because they think everything's fake. They think the guns are fake. They think everything that's going on is fake. So it just makes everything more hysterical. Um and there's a scene where Winston copies Denzel Washington, and he just the best impersonation of Denzel.
Damn.
I feel like I'm all over the place with this, but I give that movie, even on the second time around, 10 out of 10. What about you, babe?
You'd seen it before?
Yeah. And it was just as funny this time.
I give it a 7.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Respectable. It's like the
He
amateur.
was literally laughing on the plane. He never laughs. He doesn't laugh out loud like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you watch Friends, he has the cutest laugh. I have to record it one day.
He does have a cute laugh. I know.
Yeah.
It's. I love it when he does it on the podcast.
Oh, look at that Bela shout out.
That's right.
That's right. We love our
damn.
little baby Nathan.
This sounds like my kind of movie, though.
You guys would love it. Like if you guys just watch it tonight and then let us know what you think. You don't have to talk about the podcast. Just tell us what you think.
Oh yeah, we
Now that
all
you've
knew on the
already
podcast now. We don't go back.
I didn't really spoil it.
It's okay. It kind of
Thank
reminds
you.
me of, in a way, Date Night.
Yeah, kind of similar to that.
Yeah. I
But
actually
funnier.
enjoyed that movie. Date Night is a pretty fun movie.
Date Night is a fun movie.
And then even Mark Wahlberg has a great cameo in there.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh, and Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Damn. Oh, is it Gadot or Godot? I can never know.
I don't know. I never know anymore.
It's just safe to we both say it one way, and then the world will continue that confusion.
Let's keep it. Let's keep the confusion alive. We'll both pronounce her name differently.
Exactly. Let's see here. I haven't watched anything new, guys. I feel like a letdown.
That doesn't sound like you.
Lisette almost took me to go see Top Gun Maverick again. Almost.
Instead of saying, we were thinking of going to see Lightyear while we're here, but I was like, I don't know what the cinema is like here. What if the screen's really small?
Where did we go when we didn't go in Ireland to the movies, right? We were in
No, we were
London.
in England. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that theater wasn't terrible. We saw what, Star Trek, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
We watched a lot of movies.
Yeah, we saw Island. The Island.
Oh, yeah, The Island. That was such a good movie.
Damn, what a throwback back to 2005. That's when we went.
Throwback.
Sheesh. But yeah.
I do have a story to tell, though.
Okay.
If anyone wants to hear it, it's not movie related, but it is some drama in my life.
Take the floor. The floor is yours.
Take the floor. So we get ready to go to Ireland, right? We're halfway to the airport. And I realize, yo, girl don't have her engagement ring on.
Oh.
And I was like, I knew. Like, my hand felt empty. Like, I was like, okay, because the whole week, throughout the weekdays, I don't wear my ring because I'm at work. I'm scared of the glove, like, coming off of the ring because the ring is too big for my finger. And
way to rub it in. The ring is worth $500,000.
It's way too big. My hand hurts. And then I'm scared of getting blood and guts on it, the usual.
Yeah, of course.
So I wear it on the weekends. But then I completely forgot it at home. I had it in its ring case. So Nathan was like, it's okay. I know you don't love me, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, now I feel so guilty. And then he's going to meet our grandparents, and I'm not going to have a ring on my finger. And they're going to be like, yo, what is this cheap engagement?
Oh.
So I had to tell him, as Justine, if she went all the way to our house
to
go get the ring for me. Don't worry, I told her she can raid our pantry after she gets the ring. Okay, that was her payment.
And then what are you gonna do if she forgets the ring?
Exactly. But what she did was she texted me. She's like, the ring is given to mom. It's in safe hands now. So we'll see if mom delivers with the ring. I think she's gonna forget it.
Don't give it to mom.
I know.
It's not in safe hands.
If you see pictures of me without the ring, that is the answer. Nothing has happened between me and Nathan. I just forgot the ring. So yeah, we met up with our cousin Vicky.
Shout out to Vicky.
Yeah, and her boyfriend. And I was like, she was like, congratulations. And then she was like, where's your ring? And I was like, yeah, I forgot it.
That is mildly embarrassing.
It is. But you know what? Last time I left my engagement ring in the hotel. So maybe it was for the best.
Maybe.
But this time I won't forget it. Or Nathan was thinking of getting me like a travel ring. Like something I can lose but won't be expensive to replace.
Like a ring pop.
Wow.
They're going to do it like that?
Damn. Huh? Maybe he can get you one of those rings that like are connected by chains, right? And it connects to your necklace, and then your necklace connects to your other wrist, and then boom, you got a bracelet, necklace, ring combo.
Yeah, that might be easier. Or maybe I could do like no, I won't do an earring because today I lost my earring.
I'm sorry, Britt. I just saw your freaking text message.
You scared me after you said it.
I'm sorry, man. You're so dumb. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I interrupted you, but like as soon as I saw your text message, oh my God. Do you want me to text her too?
Yeah, you should text her tomorrow for me so I don't forget.
Okay. Sorry.
I had to do it because as soon as you said it, I was like, you're right. Because one time I invited her to a Christmas dinner. I asked her one simple thing: can you bring the salsa that you made? She brought like 10 other things, but she forgot the salsa. I asked her like 10 times, just bring the salsa, bring salsa, bring salsa.
Oh
Oh,
God.
another bit of I don't know. I'm sorry. We're supposed to talk about movies, but I'm just letting you know there was a time where I believed when
Mhm.
I'm in another country, I'm not lactose intolerant anymore. And I was fed this belief because the past couple times I would drink tea with milk, we'd have cheese, some pastries. Yeah, girl was fine,
Mhm.
or at least I thought. So we got here and we go to this tea place. I asked for a latte. I go, "Do you have almond milk?" Of course not. They don't have it. I go, "Ah, it'll be fine because I'm not lactose intolerant up in this bitch."
Right. Of
So
course.
she gives me the latte. She gives me a scone, and it comes with this whipped cream. And
Fire.
I eat it, and Nathan goes, "Are you sure you're gonna be okay?" I was like, "Of course. In Europe, I'm invincible." So what happens is I wake up at 4 a.m. The rest is history. At 4 a.m. I have, oh my god, my stomach's in shambles. So I think it was just a one time thing. Or I maybe I overused it because maybe it's like once a year it happens. Like I can get away with a little bit of, a little cheese, a little dairy,
Mhm.
a little
Mhm.
gluten. Um, so I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. It's a
Moral of the story is you're gonna
yeah,
always try.
I'm exactly because that's what love does. You never give up. You never give up.
I mean, I admire it. Like you just.
I saw a TikTok that reminded me of myself. It was like me trying foods that I know will hurt my stomach, but I think this time it will be fine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's kind of like me with spicy foods. I go, I know how it feels at the back end.
Well, come on, but it's good going in.
It's fantastic. It's the way out that burns.
Well, yeah. Oh, they're the seagulls.
Oh, oh, I got him.
When I tell you all day,
Lisette's gonna have to bump her speakers up to 60 to hear those seagulls, but
it's the kind of faint.
yeah, but it's cool. It brings the aesthetics that that you are overseas. I should
You
have
feel like
recorded
I'm
on
at
the
the beach.
beach.
Oh, I don't know about the beach scene here, but we could try.
Oh man, okay, so Mark's movie moment highlights. There's not much to talk about. I mean, I'll
Oh,
talk about it if you want to talk about it, but I feel like we're gonna go through it really quick. So let's just see what you think. What you're gonna say.
blast through it. Blast
All
through it.
right. Here we go. Venom 3, it's coming.
What?
It's coming. The script cover was shared by Tom Hardy on his Instagram. I think on Friday, or Thursday or Friday.
Interesting.
Apparently, he co-wrote the story, which I think he did for the second one too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I want to know what happened because the last one, I thought he was just dead.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, the last one he was in Mexico. Isn't that how he ends it?
And
He ends it on the
he
beach.
vanishes.
But he goes back. Remember?
What do you mean?
In Spider-Man: No Way Home, the post-credit scene shows him going back.
Oh, I didn't really understand that part. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he disappears. Oh no, not again! But a little piece of him stays there. But Tom Hardy is back where he was. But this time he has the knowledge of I need to go see Spider-Man. So maybe that's what's gonna happen in Venom 3. Who knows?
Ooh, very nice.
I hope so.
Toxic. Nathan has no thoughts.
No thoughts. That's cool. And then the only other thing is that Knives Out 2 is officially titled Glass Onion.
Glass onion.
which is an interesting name.
Yeah, it is. Very interesting.
I don't know why it would be called that. I'm sure when you see the movie, we'll figure it out. I'm a huge fan of the first Knives Out movie. I think it's spectacular. And this is coming from a guy who didn't like it the first time he saw it. When I first saw Knives Out, I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, it was like an unexpected. Well, for me, unexpectedly, I liked it because when I saw the trailer, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, and I would only see it because Chris Evans and because of Daniel Craig. But we really liked it, huh, babe?
Compels me though.
I don't remember what happens.
So yeah, I didn't like it initially, but I love it now. I love the movie. I've seen it maybe 4 times now, and the music's great. Ryan Johnson is incredible. So I can't wait to see what happens in the sequel. I just thought it was kind of weird. I thought they were going to call it back to the first one. I know this is taking place somewhere else. But, in the first one, Daniel Craig's character makes a reference about the donut, like there's a hole in it still,
Oh, yep.
So I was like, oh, well, I wonder if they're going to name it, a donut or something. I don't know. Not that that's a better title, but I don't know. I just thought, to keep it in the, I don't know, Glass Onion. I'm sure it's going to have something to do. Maybe the family's called Glass.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And there's layers to their story.
Exactly. Look at you.
I know. I co-wrote, produced, and directed the film. So.
So this is an exclusive interview then.
This is exclusive. You don't want to miss.
Awesome. So I can't wait for you to see this movie. Hopefully I get an invite to the premiere. But
of course.
What can you tell me about Daniel Craig's character this time around?
He'll be playing the same character he played last time, and that's all I can say.
That's all you can ask. And
that's all I can reveal.
This is a stacked cast as well. Is there any special cameos that we are not aware of?
Yes.
You'll see when you see the movie.
Oh, wow. Okay, do you even know if this movie's any good?
I can say with every fiber of my being that this will be better than the first one.
Wow. I think that's pretty incredible. One of my final questions is, does Dave Bautista act well in the film? Do you think it's an Oscar-worthy performance?
Is he even gonna be in this movie right now, Anthony?
Yeah. He's
okay.
the producer.
I thought you were messing with me for a second.
Yep.
He'll be in the film. That's all I'll say.
Okay, fair enough. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay, so I want to test you. Okay, I want to test how many movies you have seen. This is the AFI. It's the American Film Institute. Okay, they put together a list of 100 movies. It's the 100 greatest movies of all time. Okay. Now I can't remember. I don't know when this was last updated. So there's not gonna be some movies on here, maybe recent ones. So you know what I'm saying? But I want to see how many of you have seen, and then compare both of ours. You know what I mean? We'll go through the list together. I can tell you that I've seen 20 of them. That's how sad.
How many are you listing?
So here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Have you seen Citizen Kane?
No. And I won't see it.
It's on my my HBO. I seen it on HBO.
Okay, but what did you think of it? Because I just saw a reference to it on Friends last night.
Well, I haven't seen it yet. But
okay.
I'm saying it's queued up. I'm ready to watch it, but I gotta, I don't know, find the time.
Joey and Rachel said it's a terrible movie, so that's my take.
Okay. What about The Philadelphia Story?
No.
Casablanca?
Yes, I have.
And you hated it?
I didn't hate it.
I liked it. From Here to Eternity.
No. Are these movies like we should have seen?
These apparently are the 100 greatest American films of all time.
Okay.
The first Godfather.
Oh. I think I saw one where Al Pacino's like destroying a room, but I don't know if that was the first one.
Okay, that really puts honestly, I couldn't tell you if it's part 1 or part 2. Amadeus.
No.
Gone with the Wind.
No.
Really? All Quiet on the Western Front.
No.
Lawrence of Arabia.
No. Isn't Brad Pitt in that?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. I keep forgetting to click on the ones you watch. The Sound of Music.
Yes.
Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
MASH.
MASH? The
Yeah.
show?
It's a movie, apparently.
Oh, no.
The Graduate.
No.
The Third Man.
No.
On the Waterfront.
No.
Fantasia.
Fantasia?
Yeah,
The Disney movie?
I think so.
Yes. That's 3. Hey,
Schindler's
hey.
List.
Yes, I seen that. That's
Rebel,
4.
Rebel Without a Cause.
No.
Singing in the Rain.
No.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Indiana Jones, the first one.
Yes.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
Vertigo.
No.
Sunset Boulevard.
No.
Tootsie.
Yet.
The Bridge on the River Kwai.
No.
Stagecoach.
No.
It came out in 1939.
Damn.
Some Like It Hot.
Oh, isn't that with Dolly Parton?
No, actually, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. No.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Mm-hmm. It's an alien movie. It was directed by Steven Spielberg.
Wait, how do you say no in Vietnamese? Kong?
Star Wars, the first one. I mean, A New Hope.
Nope.
No way. Serious?
I think I've only watched The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay. The Silence of the Lambs.
Okay, there you go. I've seen that one.
Of course she has.
My boy.
All About Eve from 1950.
Oh, from 1950. Isn't there like another one with never mind, but that's gonna be a no then if it's 1950.
Network.
No.
The African Queen.
No.
The Manchurian Candidate, but the original with Frank Sinatra.
Damn, I've not seen any of these movies. No.
Psycho. Afro Hitchcock, you know that.
With Jack Nicholson?
No, that's different. This is the ladies in the shower. They always play it.
Oh yeah, I've only seen that clip. I haven't seen the movie.
An American in Paris.
That's gonna be a no.
Chinatown.
Are you telling me you've seen 20 of these?
I've seen 20 of these movies. But this puts it in perspective of this is sad. Like I have to see all these movies. So you seen Chinatown or no?
No.
Shane?
No.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
No.
The French Connection?
No.
The Grapes of Wrath?
Yeah, I had to see that one at school.
Really?
Or did I read it? Isn't that about the Great Depression?
It's with Henry Fonda and...
Let's leave it at no.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I saw that.
2001 Space Odyssey.
No.
Ben-Hur.
The what?
Ben-Hur, when you made a joke last time, Ben-Hur over.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna go with no.
That's a classic line that I've had. No,
The Maltese Falcon. The Maltese
no,
Falcon.
no.
Wuthering Heights.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Really?
I feel like I've seen it.
From 1939?
What's the actress? What's the lady in the movie?
It says
Scarlett O'Hara.
No, it says Merle Obernon and Laurence Olivier and David Niven.
Okay, let's say no.
Okay, Raging Bull.
Nope.
The Gold Rush.
No.
We're almost done. E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Yes.
Dances with Wolves.
No.
Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned
No.
to. Okay. City Lights.
No.
Bonnie and Clyde.
No.
American Graffiti.
No.
Apocalypse Now.
No.
Rocky.
I seen Rocky.
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
No.
The Deer Hunter.
No.
Damn. The Treasure of Sierra Madre.
No.
The Wild Bunch.
No.
Modern Times.
No.
Annie Hall.
No.
Giant.
No.
Godfather Part 2.
Maybe.
Okay. Platoon.
No.
High Noon.
No.
Fargo.
No.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
No, I only read the book.
Duck Soup.
No.
I'm not making this
Hey,
up.
wait. To Kill a Mockingbird, does that have that hot actor guy?
Gregory Peck.
Oh yeah.
So
And he has there's a little boy in it.
yeah. Okay.
And I think I've seen it.
That checks out.
That checks out.
It happened one night.
No.
Mutiny on the Bounty.
No.
Midnight Cowboy.
No.
Frankenstein.
No.
The Best Years of Our Lives.
No.
Damn. Easy Rider.
No.
Double Indemnity.
No.
Patton.
No.
Dr. Zhivago.
No.
The Jazz Singer.
No.
North by Northwest.
No.
My Fair Lady.
Isn't that with Audrey Hepburn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Nice. West Side Story.
Yeah, I saw that one.
A Place in the Sun.
No.
Rear Window.
No.
The Apartment.
No.
The original King Kong.
No.
Goodfellas.
He's not a good fella. He's a bad fella. No, I didn't see it.
The Birth of a Nation.
No.
Pulp Fiction.
I didn't watch the whole thing, so no.
Wow. A Streetcar Named Desire.
No.
The Searchers.
No.
A Clockwork Orange.
No, I heard that movie's really weird.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to watch it.
Yeah.
Bringing up Baby.
No.
Taxi Driver.
No.
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
With Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman.
No.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
No.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Yes.
Yankee Doodle Dandy?
No.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
No.
Holy shit.
Aren't half of these movies canceled or some shit?
I don't, honestly, I don't know. But this list is super long. I didn't even know. Bro, you got 18 out of 100. How? I got 20 out of 100.
I don't know how. I should we even be doing the movie reference?
This is what I mean. I filled this out the other day and I was like, damn.
But there's a bunch of movies that are classic for their time, but I watch them now. I know I'm not gonna like them.
Yeah, and I agree. Like it's kind of this has been my thing about this whole time. Like everyone tells you, you gotta know the classics and all that stuff. And obviously, a lot of the newer movies borrow from the classics,
Yeah.
but it's like it's just not for me, bro.
Not for me, bro.
Let
Not
me
for
be
me
me,
either.
bro.
Let me be me.
Now I am trying. I recently saw Casablanca for the first time. I saw the Tom Cruise movie, The Firm. I saw Breakfast at Tiffany's. I saw Bonnie and Clyde. Like I've seen a couple older movies I have never seen that have a big influence. But like I don't know. How far are you supposed to go back? Like
I don't.
I know I haven't seen Silence of the Lambs. Like is that a requirement for me to make sure I watch all 90s movies?
No, you've never seen Silence of the Lambs?
No, I only know is the famous scene, the fava beans.
I've seen it.
But the reason why I know it is because everyone parodies it.
I think you would, if you watch that one, you would like it.
True, I guess you're right. That's a bad example, but I'm just saying, like some of these other, like these classic Alfred Hitchcock movies, like you know what I mean?
Are any of them Woody Allen? Because I won't watch them.
I think it's Annie Hall. I think that's one that
Yeah.
is. Yeah, Annie Hall.
Isn't he the weird one, Woody Allen?
Yeah, he's the odd one that's I don't know what's going
Married
on.
his adopted daughter.
Something weird, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
anyways.
are any of them Roman Polanski films?
Honestly, I don't know.
See, a lot of these ones have people that are canceled.
That's
So I
true.
won't watch
That's
them.
true. I get you. I get you. Well,
They-
even like Gone with the Wind, right? Didn't that movie recently get all canceled because the nanny in the movie?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to see how many you would get, and we were pretty close. I think if we're pretty close in numbers, we're qualified.
I think we're pretty much darn tootin' qualified.
Pretty darn tootin' legit. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog.
So, you have any cheese made for us this week?
Oh, you're doing this all backwards.
No, I'm not.
I'm just kidding. For cheese made, my only cheese made would be so the Johnny and Amber trial. It came to a close.
Yeah, it's finished.
Or so we thought. So Miss Amber and her lawyer. So at first they lose the trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her lawyer goes on Good Morning America. She goes on her press tour because I think they were anticipating a win.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the lawyer just went through with all the interviews and Amber didn't show up. So it's like all these awkward interviews saying that the jury was swayed by Johnny's star and how he only seems credible because he's more famous than Amber, yada, yada, yada. And that they lost the case because they weren't able to submit all these therapist notes that there was allowed in the other trial. But the other trial was against the son. It wasn't against Amber. So I don't know what their point is with that. The only reason he lost against the son is because it's hard to prove defamation against the son or against like a newspaper, blah, blah, blah. Because it has to prove that they did it knowing that Amber was lying. Like them, publicating these things knowing that she lied.
Mm-hmm.
So it was harder that way. So they lost. Amber lost the case. She was proved guilty of defamation. But now she goes on and she keeps sticking by her words and saying that nobody knows what happened in her house and that she was a victim of domestic violence and all this perjury she did. So she's not going to jail for perjury, but right now they're saying that she can get sued again, or Johnny can what's the word called? Oh my god. Anyway, he can do something against her because she won't stop by court order, because she can go to jail for this because she already lost the case, and then she's just saying the same things over and over again. So basically this bitch is stupid as fuck, and she and now she wants to do she's doing like a whole tell-all about it. She's gonna make money off of it because her acting career is obviously over, so she's trying to make money telling her story. So it's gonna be another thing of defamation she has to do. I'm like, this girl does not learn from her lessons. Just leave it alone. The case is over. Case closed, honey.
She also went on a whole on the defense with people saying that what was she saying? Something about they can have their opinions about me or whatever. But didn't in the trial she complained about how people had their opinions about the situation? I don't know. It's just it's over. Let it go. And I don't know. Is this gonna be the rest of her life doing this crap? There's got to be at some point of you know what? I lost. Obviously, that's a crazy amount of money that she has to pay, and she definitely does not have any work coming her way. So,
she's a dumbass bitch. That's all I'm gonna say about this girl.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. That's really tough. Yeah, I whatever. I heard a rumor today, some chisme, that
Ooh.
I don't know if it's 100% true or accurate.
I believe it already.
But Ezra Miller,
Ugh, this freaking idiot.
apparently he's on the run. I guess not. I don't want to say on the run, but he deleted his social media, and ever since all that information came out about those allegations, he's on the run with the girl. That's what they keep using the term, on the run. But aside from that craziness that's happening with him, and that honestly, I forget who posted it. It might have been IGN. We're we need to talk about Ezra Miller. I was like, well, go listen to the movie reference. We've been talking about this for probably a month now.
Yeah.
But apparently, right now they do confirm, or according, let's see here. Oh no, it doesn't know what to do. I don't know. Somebody reported it today that they won't use Ezra Miller for further Flash movies, but that doesn't address what's going to happen with this new Flash movie, right? This movie that's in the can. And I know I made a comment last week about Johnny Depp, and I was listening to John Campia, and he's like, the difference between Ezra and Johnny is that they weren't finished filming Fantastic Beasts when they fired Johnny.
Yeah.
The Flash movie is all done. And so that makes it even more problematic as far as figuring out what to do with this, this multi-million-dollar movie that, people want to see. I mean, you got Michael Keaton in there and you got Ben Affleck in there. There's obviously something's going to change, because it's already been shown that Michael Keaton's Batman shows up in Batwoman, or is it Batwoman or Batgirl, the movie with Leslie Grace. And it's okay, so this movie obviously has a good impact.
Yeah.
But damn, it's just what is going on here?
A bunch of mess, dude.
It's a disaster, and I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And that's and I realized that's that weird thing that movies do. It cements it for permanently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you think about it, you mess up, people know who you are. There's the movie does not have the same taste when you mess up. The movie, even if it's a classic, that movie loses. It drops down a few steps. Let alone something this. You want to be the best superhero movie out there, and then here's your chance to do something incredible, and it looks like you're on that road. And the sad thing is that the girl that got cast in the Flash movie, who's playing Supergirl, she's relatively new to the game, so this is a big deal for her. Oh my god, I get to play Supergirl, and now the movie's tainted. It's just sad.
It's super sad.
I don't know. Moving on. I just think that it's if like I would be so mad, man, if I was cast in a movie. It's my first experience. It's oh my god, and then all of a sudden one bad apple ruins the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
anyways, don't cheese me. Okay, now I wanted to do a game this week. Last week's game was so much fun, and honestly, Britt, it was so good to the point where I was like, "What? How am I going to top that?"
Yeah.
Shit. We've done some cool games in this podcast, and there's some ideas that I have that I'm like, oh, but it would be better to do when we get to our year, because our year is right around the corner, dude. We're on 44.
Yeah.
We're 12 episodes away from hitting our year, which is crazy.
True. I try to think of a new game.
But yeah, so I thought of this new one though.
Okay.
It's these are famous movie quotes, but I'm obviously going to only choose ones that I know you've seen, maybe. But the game is, I wanted to see if Lisette and Nathan would be, but they're kind of busy. So like, it's okay if I'm just testing you. And you just have to give me either a character name, an actor, or the movie that it's from. Because, some of them you might be like, oh, I know that's from this movie. You know what I mean?
Ooh, okay.
So, like, obviously To Infinity and Beyond.
Buzz Lightyear.
That would count. Or you could say Toy Story, or you could say Tim Allen. Those three would count.
Okay, you got it.
And so let's go ahead and do this. There's no rescues and
no hints. Just kidding.
I don't think you'll need hints. I don't know. These are supposed to be really famous.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, let me start with an easy one. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Is that how you're gonna deliver that line?
Oh, let me do it.
But it's from the Godfather.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't
refuse.
Okay, Godfather, good choice, good job. All right, here's another one. That one's too easy. May the Force be with you.
Star Wars, and also with you.
Okay. I have a list, but some of them are just so easy. Show me the money.
Show me the money. Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, buddy. Look at you.
Yeah.
2 for 3. All right. Oh, I'll have what she's having.
When Harry Met Sally.
Damn, 4 for 4.
Player movies are my thing.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh shit, we're gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
You got this.
Oh shit. And I thought movies were my thing. Pass.
What? It's from
What
Jaws.
was it?
It's from Jaws.
Oh, see, that's old though. That's old.
Okay, my bad. I'll be back.
Terminator.
Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Ooh. No, you won't know that one. That one's good. Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem. Isn't that the original movie was the Apollo movie?
Apollo what?
Apollo Rising or something like that?
Oh.
Apollo 33.
Do I give it to her?
She got one number wrong.
Apollo
What?
13.
13.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Close enough.
Yeah, okay. All right. You've got, this is a new one. You've got to ask yourself one question.
Do
I
you
feel
feel
lucky?
lucky, Pug?
Well, okay, fine.
Clint Eastwood.
Good. I don't even know how many I'm asking you. There's no crying in baseball.
Oh, The League of Their Own.
Yeah. We should test Nathan and Lisette on this, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh. No, that one's too easy. Okay, say hello to my little friend. That's too easy.
Okay.
They're here.
Isn't that The Shining?
No.
What? It's a horror movie with those twins, right?
It's a little girl.
Oh, is it it's with Poltergeist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I think I did this on purpose to make up for the list. Look how many you've gotten. You've gotten 9 right.
Hey, playa.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh yeah, that's Arnold right there.
That's Arnold. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Ooh, nope, not that one. Okay, I'm king of the world.
I'm king of the world. Titanic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
Gladiator.
Damn. Okay, just keep swimming.
Dory.
Aw.
Finding Nemo.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Ryan Gosling.
No.
What are you talking about? He says that though.
But it's not that.
Okay, can you deliver it the way the actor delivered it?
I just did.
That's your best rendition?
I wish I knew how to quit you.
It's not Leonardo, babe. It's like the.
This is actually.
It's not Jake though. It's Brokeback Mountain.
Ah, look at you.
You got close, babe. It's the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Ted Lasso. No, babe. What's the most ever lost on a coin toss?
It's with the bad guy that flips a coin.
The Joker?
No, that would be Two-Face, you lunatic.
Oh, sorry. A bad guy who flips a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, I'm gonna have to skip this one.
No Country for Old Men. Javier Bardem.
I didn't really watch that movie.
That's a great film. You should check it out. It's on HBO, I think. I drink your milkshake.
That's all you're gonna give me?
That's all it is. I drink your milkshake.
Growing up.
Babe.
You know this one. You own it, or you used to.
I drink your milkshake.
Some people think he's the greatest actor of all time.
DiCaprio?
I mean, the greatest actor of all time.
Denzel?
Okay, well, you have great taste in people.
Yeah.
It's There Will Be Blood, Daniel Day-Lewis.
How would I know that?
You have the movie. That's why I put it on there.
I don't have that movie.
Okay, why so serious?
Okay, that's Heath Ledger.
Good. All right, one more. $1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
Wolf of Wall Street.
No.
Oh.
You said that with so much confidence.
Who was it?
That is my friend from Social Network.
Oh, I didn't see that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. It's
I'm
shocking.
Well, Anyways, that was pretty good. I should have thought of more rules for it. But
What other rules?
I honestly thought Lisette and Nathan were gonna be around. So
Oh yeah,
yeah. But they're busy. That's cool.
they're busy. What is Lizette doing? Ow!
She's like running around here. I don't know what she's up to. I don't know. I never. I'm like,
I
what's his
never
name?
know what she's up
Yeah,
to.
I never know what she's doing back there. Meatloaf.
Mom, the meatloaf.
But yeah, what a good game. So listen, guys. The moral of the story is, Brittany and I know a lot of movies,
But not every movie.
and we're not classic people. We're just not classics. We're just not.
Well, we ourselves are classic.
We're classic people, but when it comes to movies, man, you love what you love, and I feel like there's a little bit of maybe a generational thing, because I personally love movies from the 80s to now. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't like every 80s movie, right? Like I love Back to the Future, E.T., Raiders. Raiders came out in the 80s. Empire Strikes Back. Like, I love those movies. Yeah, absolutely. But I could tell you a lot more of 90 movies and, of course, 2000s. So, but I still think it'd be very fun if Brittany and I eventually make a list of our favorite movies of all time.
I will try to.
Dude, I think that's going to be really difficult, because then it's like, okay, do I include movies like My Best Friend's Wedding? Because I really love that movie, but I don't watch
You love
it.
that movie?
I love My Best Friend's Wedding. It's fantastic.
I watched it again with Nathan.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I was younger, I was always on Julia Roberts' side.
Oh no, yeah, she's a bad guy.
But I watched it and I was like, man.
Yeah, she's
She's
evil.
a fucking bitch. She's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I watched it recently. I thought the same thing. I was like, man, I was rooting for her for a long time.
But she's so great that you could still feel for her.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Then it makes me think. And then Jerry Maguire is the same thing, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because Tom is like, wow, his character. Jerry Maguire is really a dick.
Mm-hmm.
So
help me, help you.
So yeah, man. So that's the thing. This list is kind of hard. Like, I feel like, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
How long can it be?
I was thinking we should do 20 apiece.
Okay, I could do that.
And it could be however you want to do it. I know there will be some crossover between you and I, but it'll be interesting to see where certain films end up on your list. But maybe we should make a rule, like, if it's a sequel, like, if you like I love all the Mission Impossible movies, choose the best one out of all of them.
You want me to pick one right now?
No. Like, when you make your list, like, let's say, like me, for example, I love all the Mission movies. Instead of putting all 6 on my list, I would probably put one of them.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, let's say I put Mission Impossible Fallout on my list, but it's like it represents the whole franchise at the same time.
Okay, I could see that.
Okay, like if you like the Dark Knight trilogy, maybe you love all 3, but the Dark Knight's number 1 to you, but you also want to include Dark Knight Rises, but you're like, you know what? Let's just use one of the movies, like that.
Okay, that's easy.
Okay, cool. You heard it first, guys. We recorded it, and and now hopefully it doesn't cut you off, Britt.
Oh my God.
Let's end this.
Oh my God.
What is going on?
Nathan just making all the noise in the world.
Typical Nathan,
man.
No, you know what, Nathan? Keep banging it while she's doing the outro. Go ahead.
How about we make Nathan do the outro?
That would be interesting.
I want to hear it. Go ahead.
No, you don't.
While you eat your chocolate.
He's eating chocolate.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Hold on. Oh, I really had to sneeze just then.
Oh,
Okay.
pause for effect.
Pause for effect.
All
All
right.
right. So this was episode 44 of the movie reference. Thanks for listening. You're hearing our voices from over the seas to the shining sea. AKA the USA is what they refer to it as, the shining sea. Mark Anthony's over there in Texas. I'm out here in the Europeans. What, babe? Does this not make any sense to you?
From sea to shining sea.
Yeah, from sea to shining sea.
That's from the Atlantic to the Pacific.
For a
Ooh.
brotherhood. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo.
Oh my god.
How about you and your bull haircut? Leave me alone. How about that? How about that?
You know, he has every right to interrupt since you forgot your ring at home. I'm just saying.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the right.
An original.
Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
But thank you guys so much for listening. Sorry, this was kind of all over the place. But when we say every episode's gonna come out on Tuesday, we deliver, honey.
That's right.
We don't let you down. We don't let the fans down. Tell us what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
You can find us on at the movie reference on Instagram, and then you can. Oh my God, my allergies are killing.
Yeah, it just started kicking in.
Catch
Dog.
us on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple playlist.
Podcast.
Any kind of listening. What did I say?
You said playlist for some reason.
They know what I meant. Freaking nerds. But yeah, please check us out. And if you follow us on the movie reference, send us like a DM and what you would want us to talk about next. If there's anything in particular you like to hear us talk about, let us know. Okay.
Yeah, I'll post something in the stories. I don't know. People love polls.
Oh, okay.
How do you set that up? Do you like this podcast? Yes or no?
What would you like to hear us talk about next? And you get to put something like that.
But it would be like yes or no. Just kidding.
Yeah.
What would you like to for us to talk about next? Yes or no? No, but yeah, because yeah, we'll do some polls. We'll set them up so that way we can get the fans' opinion.
There we go. You heard it here first.
All
Okay.
right.
Bye-bye.